Today, going crab fishing, baby. So here we're going crab fishing at Half Moon Bay, California. Pretty interesting spot. I've been here since I was like 10 years old, so I have a very familiar with it. During Halloween season, especially, the little town gets extremely packed, so getting there is really difficult due to traffic. At the moment, we can't get Dungeness crabs because it's not in season, so right now we have to get rock crabs. You do need a crabbing license, of course, and the daily limit is 35 crabs. However, they have to be bigger than 4 inches. So if you ever do decide to go, make sure that the crab is bigger than 4 inches. And we do have like that boat right there on the left side that we just saw. It's pretty interesting. I don't know why it's there. I'm pretty sure maybe like it got flooded or something from water from the inside or got inside. And yeah, they just left it there. They were just like, let's abandon it there. So I thought that was a pretty cool addition to always coming out here and seeing that boat. Interesting story actually. One time I came here with a group of people, and this one guy we had taken, I don't know why we decided to give him the van keys, but he got the keys. And so we're walking alongside of the beach, and we had a long day of crab fishing, and we're all walking back to the car, and all of a sudden, we're like, hey, where are the keys? And they were like, oh, so and so has it. So I'm over here just looking at everybody like, what do you mean so and so has it? And when he comes to the van, he's like, I don't have them. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't have them? He's like, yeah, I don't have them. And we were all just like, didn't they give them to you? He's like, yeah, but they must have fallen when I fell on the rocks. No, we were all just like, no. So we had to walk all the way back and look for the keys. And of course, as all good things happen, we could not find the keys. So someone had to drive all the way home, which for me is 3 hours, get the spare keys, and drive all the way back. So we ended up spending another 6 hours here. It was pretty nice. I guess you could say it was a weekend away at the beach. But at the same time, it's like, you want to go home. You've been up since well, for us, our instance, we were up since 3 in the morning. And we were just like, man, I'm tired. I want to go home. And then it got to the point where we were getting bored because there's only so much you can do at the beach, especially where we were at. This part is kind of a little far away from town. So walking to town was like maybe half an hour or so. So, yeah, I don't know why we didn't actually go into town now that I think about it. If it was, we were going to be there 6 hours anyway, or 7. So, yeah, we should have gone to town actually now that I think about it. But yeah, we spent the whole afternoon in the beach, and it was a nice time. We were getting stuff like oysters and clams that were just on the side. None of them were alive though, so yeah, they were all dead, and we were just collecting the shells and such. It was pretty cool. I would also recommend that if you do come here, to be careful and try to come as early as you can, because at some point we're gonna have to walk on top of those rocks that you see right there to the right. Coming back, that's what we did. We had to walk across them, and there's a bunch of waves that will hit you if you don't, or if you're not careful. One of them might throw you down, and you might get hurt. Another story is we took one guy once, and that's exactly what happened. He fell in between 2 rocks because a wave had pushed him, and he broke his leg, which was surprising because I was like, I've been here so many years and never broken a bone. Well, to my knowledge at least, I never broke a bone. But it was pretty just interesting, and I was just like, oh man. It was his first time, and just his first time he broke something. And yeah, so last year actually, I fell and I hit my knee so hard, and my knee hasn't been the same ever since. It was the same ever since. Oh, look at the bird. It's a bird. So this is our brilliant method, we had a chicken leg and a rock. That's all you need. Mother. Time to measure it. So we had to make sure that the crab is approximately 4 inches because if you don't, you can get a big fine. Interesting story, when we got here, actually, there was somebody already here, and they were like, yeah, I came yesterday and I left with a crab that was smaller than 4 inches and got a $600 fine. So we were trying to avoid that at all costs. And other people we knew also had fines. So yeah.
Mira, lo está agarrado allá. Ahí está la alma. Sí.
Ending this video off with the boat. The boat's pretty cool. It's just a boat doing boat things. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay safe. Wear your seatbelts.